Right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. We got some fire jumping off for the membership coming up tomorrow. The Tree of Life in Ancient Egypt, man. This is a powerful occult metaphysical breakdown. You should not miss it. Become a member today so you can get that fire. That's right. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. We got the tonics, the moringa, we got the natural men tonic, sour sops, shea butter, the toothpaste, black seed, Ms. White. We got all that for you, family. Plus, we got t-shirts. Plus, we got the necklaces. Get over there. Check us out, family. kingseti.com online marketplace. It's going down. If you did not know, it's going down this Sunday. We're talking about the secret gods of Thanksgiving exposed. We're going to have some previews tonight. I'm gonna break you off. I'm going to give you a crumb. That one crumb going to light your ass on fire. And so you already know. And so, yes, it's going down. The link is right there in the video description. I want you to click it, get your ticket, hit that link and begin to think. It's going to be fire, fire, fire. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 2,500 videos, man, off the chain. No other video library with this many videos under so many subjects that is so paramount in the Black community, in the historical community, Black power community. That it's a must-have for your family if you're looking for the essentials, and premier presentations on each subject. You got to come over there and get with me and get that work, because it's waiting on you. It's waiting on you. It's calling your name. Black power, Black power. Get on over there today, generalseti.com, SETI University. And everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. We got that file. We just dropped that work over there. It's over there waiting on you. And this is the uncut versions. Thor the Room King versus Horus the Solar King. I'm going to give you a preview. You see, I'm going to give you a preview today. And also the Kemetic Vikings, the Kushite colonies in Scandinavia. We're going to look at that. We're going to look at that and break that down and give you some inside scoops that nobody telling you about. Now, I done looked over and they not telling you, but we going to show you, and it's going to shock you. So be in the house, family. And to all those that donated to the general, I thank you. I appreciate you. Any of the family out there would like to donate to the hard-working general, working hard. I'm throwing up shit on every damn platform, trying to, and keeping it pumping. You understand? A damn treasure chest everywhere waiting on you to get in there and get that work. So, the link is right there on the screen in the video description, in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Here we go. We back. We just can't talk about it. We got to discuss this. World War III emergency. Biden needs to be removed. Nah, it don't even make no difference. It really don't make no difference. Because at this point, I mean, I've heard that they might try to, impeach him, but goddamn, a week. I mean, just think. You got a week to shoot goddamn missiles. That's like a goddamn eternity. You see what I'm saying? That's like a goddamn eternity. If they just go crazy and just start shooting all type of missiles, this motherfucking crazy motherfucker Vladimir Putin might blow some shit up, today, tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But it's most definitely, and they saw this shit coming. They saw this shit coming. That man, this shit been on record. Yeah, well, they should be, but he's the president. He's the president. When you voted the president in, shit, it's a whole lot of motherfuckers. They should have did it for fucking George Bush. When he went into Iraq, that was some bullshit. They didn't went over there a whole lot of times for some bullshit. So, so if they're gonna pull the card, but it's his constitutional right. He's the commander, but it should be some truly some stipulations that, a motherfucker can't put the world in threat of destruction, especially in so many, and you a lamed up president and you leave in office and shit, and you gonna make such a earthquake decision like that. You know what I'm saying? And and to make a decision like that, but it's been on the books. You see what I'm saying? And I believe that it is some vindictiveness in his decision, because the long range missiles has been in discussion for a minute now. Yeah. And so, and they should have they know he was old. When the motherfucker fell down the steps, that was the telling story right there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm clear about this shit. I've been for the last 3 years, and everybody, you can go listen, and I've always said that he was feeble, and that is no way that you can be feeble and be the head of the strongest military in the world. There's no way that should happen at all. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that should happen at all. And it should be eventually some put into the Constitution that, that if you could be too young to be president, it should be stipulations in there where you could be too fucking old to be the president, especially of a military country. You know what I'm saying? Where you got motherfuckers that want to eat your head off. And here you got an old man and shit, and you tell this motherfucker, they bombing us and shit. This motherfucker might roll over and go back to goddamn sleep. You might can't even get this motherfucker up to handle his motherfucking position. You see what I'm saying? So what the fuck? That ain't the type of person you need in power. That ain't the type of person you need in power. And so that was clear that they should have dealt with that from the very beginning. They should have dealt with that from the very fucking beginning, because he was never in position to really truly be the president. He wasn't, he didn't have, the physical ability, the mental ability to be the head of the United States. He just did not have those capabilities. And that's why, looking at Kamala Harris, even at this late day, she knew this shit. She knew this shit. You know what I'm saying? She right up there on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? She right up there on the motherfucker. And, the thing is, your presidency is defined, a lot of times by these wars and shit. And when they get in these wars, you got to understand that it's a lot of paper flowing. It's a lot of paper flowing through these goddamn countries and shit, and through these wars and shit. And so he making millions and millions of dollars by being in this war in Ukraine and his whole administration. And now what I will say, because if his administration, and we talking about his cabinet, because his cabinet could remove him. I believe his cabinet can remove him. They don't even really have to impeach him. I don't believe that's, but I believe that if his cabinet, it's a way where if they come together, they could, have him removed. If they feel that he's incompetent and shit, I don't know if they have to vote in totality or whatever. If it's a certain amount of them, I know it's, the Secretary of State and so and all of that, and probably the Secretary of Defense, and I know them top cabinet members, if they come together and say he's incompetent to be, but if they don't do that, it's because, that they got some stake in the game too. And a lot of them are salty that they did not, that they were not elected in, that they were literally thrown out. And so if we are to believe that there is a deep state, that they are, puppet masters that are behind the scenes, that are calling the shot, they threw their ass out of there. You see what I'm saying? They threw their ass out of there. They're not getting the job done. You see, they're not getting the job done. So, you got to look at them cabinet members, the vice president. Where's she at on this shit? You know what I'm saying? Where is she at? Where's this that motherfucker Blinken, the motherfucking Secretary of State? Where's he at on this shit? You know what I'm saying? Is United States, if we lose, and I'm just saying it, not we, but because obviously they're fighting for Ukraine. If they lose Ukraine, would that put the United States in threat or any type of danger, or would it would it break the economy, or what the fuck is the problem? I don't understand what is the worth of Ukraine, and when you compare and you put the shit in the scale and you put World War III on one side and then you put Ukraine on the other side, the shit don't weigh. It do not weigh. You know what I'm saying? It do not weigh. Fuck Ukraine, man. Straight up. I'm just going to be real. Fuck Ukraine. That's some shit that been going on over there for a long motherfucking time. And they, and the United States is butting a motherfucking nose in it, but that got to do with them Europeans. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what Trump is talking about. Like, fuck y'all. Y'all want the United States to come over there. Yeah. Kamala Harris, what you say, Ray? Kamala Harris has no effect on policies except voting in a Senate tiebreaker. Ray, let me say this again, and I'm gonna go over this again for all y'all so that you understand. We are you reading, you reading written materials. Where it says where the vice president only had this kind of power. And this, that, and the third. Let me tell you something. For most people that know politics, Cheney, that was the vice president of George Bush, under George Bush, that motherfucker had more power than George Bush. He was the power broker, no matter what. I don't want to read. I don't read no. This is what it is. It's some motherfuckers that go above and beyond anything that is written. And motherfucking Cheney made everybody when he was the vice president, everybody in Washington, D.C. knew who was running that motherfucker. And even when they went overseas, you know what I'm saying? And the other the presidents and shit over the seas, they might not have respected George Bush, but they respected Cheney. You feel what I'm saying? And so it is many administrations where it is clear that the motherfucking vice president is really the power broker. That's just what it is. So I don't want to, if you just got some hand-picked vice president that nobody is some hand, but that ain't got, but it's some goddamn vice presidents. That motherfucker under the first George Bush, that motherfucker Weinberger, whatever his motherfucker, I think his name was Weiner. The motherfucker died, it was authorizing all them goddamn drug deals and shit down there with the cartel. This motherfucker in the White House like he in the Rock House. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, when people, you know, when you really you got a weak ass vice president, just say what it is. A lot of people, because she lost, they want to say, oh, yeah, Casper Weinberg, him, yeah. He was a very powerful, he was more powerful. Well, him and George Bush, they was equally powerful. Yeah, that was his name. That's right. That was his name. Yeah. But don't ever think that just because you see some goddamn paper and motherfuckers say this is the, you know, I don't believe that at all. You see what I'm saying? The vice, it depends on who you pick. You know what I'm saying? But because she was and she don't really have no power, people say, oh, well, this is a, no, goddamn it, you are supposed to be the vice president of the United States, goddamn it, is supposed to be feared. Look at, I'm going to show you another one, Al Gore. Now, he was equal. He wasn't above Clinton, but he was literally looked at as Bill Clinton's equal. You see what I'm saying? Al Gore was looked at as Bill Clinton's equal. He wasn't looked at beneath him. So if Al Gore say some shit, motherfucker, it's gonna get dead. I don't know what motherfuckers is talking about, nigga. If Cheney say some shit as a vice president, you know what's gonna happen? Shit gonna get dead. You see what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all is. Y'all ain't going back. Y'all ain't studying long enough. You look at one and you look at the paper. No, we got to deal with reality. You see what I'm saying? Shit, Cheney, motherfucker don't know. Cheney is the motherfucker he still run Halliburton right now. You know what I'm saying? He run Halliburton right now. He's still over in goddamn Iraq right now. What the fuck is y'all talking about? Yeah, he over there right now. So from the day they went over there, goddamn it, in Iraq and shit, motherfucking Cheney is still over in goddamn Iraq getting paper right now. What is y'all talking about? You see what I'm saying? So we don't say what the damn vice president. The vice president can bring motherfuckers to their knees. You see what I'm saying? If you think bring motherfuckers to their knees, if you got the right one, you just got a weak goddamn vice president don't know how to do shit. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know, but you know, most definitely, you see the thing is, that's what I do not like. That's what I do not like, because these white motherfuckers, when they in these positions, they make shit move. They make shit move. When we get in the motherfucker, this is all we supposed to be. No, I don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you in the position, motherfucker, make the most of it. You see what I'm saying? Make the most, but I mean, it is. You was a hand-picked, goddamn, you didn't come from no power. You didn't come from no power. You see what I'm saying? And so really that's what it boiled down to. That's really what it boiled down to when it come to us. You didn't come from no power. And so you can't really make no moves. You can't demand nothing to no motherfucking body. And so goddamn it, all you gonna do is go out and, to California when there's some forest fires and shit, and you show up to some natural disasters and take some goddamn photo out. That's about all we can expect out of a wannabe black, which she's not black, but nevertheless, that just sums it up. But nevertheless, we would expect that, goddamn it, somebody that's the vice motherfucking president, that if the world was on, God, I don't give a fuck. I mean, goddamn, you can say something. So you about to leave, what they gonna do? Lock you up? If you have a goddamn opinion about the shit, they gonna lock you up. You see what I'm saying? You can step up and say, I don't think that was a good move. You know what I'm saying? I will, and somebody need to put her on the spot. But she hiding now because she She trying to go lick her wounds and shit. And somebody should ask her, would you have made the same decision on leaving the presidency? Would you have made a decision such as that to give these people the goddamn ability to start World War III and put her ass on the spot, if nothing else? You see what I'm saying? But she could have a voice. She could have a voice, and I'm quite sure if she stood up and said something that that's when that's why you ain't gonna win. You didn't win the goddamn presidency, because if you was thinking about running again, this would be a very terrible fucking move. This would be a very terrible fucking move, not to say nothing. This would probably, if she was thinking about running again, this probably would be the greatest opportunity for her to get some shit moving and make a, and to break with the goddamn cabal and say, you know what, that was I would not have made that decision. You know what I'm saying? They didn't, it's over with between y'all. Y'all is over with. That motherfucker going out to the pasture. He's not coming back. You see what I'm saying? And so here it is, an opportunity to, make your own motherfucking way. And so if she even thinking about, if she must not be thinking about running again. Because if she don't stand up and say something about what is happening right now, she's done for. She can go sit her ass down forever. Don't know if you can't stand up in a time of crisis like this and at least have a goddamn opinion. And if she say something, you know what I'm saying, that might galvanize the rest of the motherfuckers to say something like, okay, because a lot of times they need one motherfucker to say something. A lot of times, it's hard for the first motherfucker to jump out there, in an administration and shit like that, because it could cost you your motherfucking career. You know what I'm saying? It could cost you your career, but, so most definitely, they should question her on how she feel about the situation. How do you feel about this situation? Was it a good move to do that? And she should voice her opinion. And if she say she's okay with the decision, then I'm glad that they got her ass up out of there, because she would have did the same dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying? She would have did the same dumb ass shit. So not only should he be removed, goddamn it, he should have been removed all long goddamn time ago. Because a lot of people see, this is when I'm going to move to the next one, because I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to talk about some other things, in dealing with this that people got to understand. So, Kamala Harris being the vice president and being silent, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. You don't be silent as the goddamn vice president. See, this is what we expect from what, quote unquote, if you want to say people of color, or, the white boys, they could be cowboys. They can ride out and go all over the world and conquer. Vice presidents getting respect from goddamn, they get the respect of kings being a vice president. But when you got a person of color and they in power, motherfucker, if she don't say nothing, well, she ain't got no power. She ain't got no power. Motherfucker, if you the vice president of the United States, I'll ride out on every motherfucker who say, motherfucker, I'm the VP. Unless the president don't say, motherfucker, shut up talking to me. Get your ass somewhere and get out of my way. And when I come down the goddamn, if I'm coming down the goddamn Capitol building, motherfucker, stay in your office. God damn it. I'll stay in your motherfucking office until I get to where I'm going, man. That's how these motherfuckers, you be having senators doing that. Some of them, and they ain't even a motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? They ain't even a vice president or something, but some of them top senators be doing that. They be boss hogging up in the Capitol building and shit. They be walking around like they the motherfucking president or some shit. But when it come to us, we always want to call or say something. You don't say nothing, then goddamn it, don't ever ask for no vote or nothing else. Don't ask for shit. That's the way I look at it. We coming right black. We coming right black, family. And this is what happened. And what did I tell y'all? And I'm going to tell y'all going out and I'm going to come right. We are the primordials of the planet Earth. And you know, our divine responsibility bestowed upon us was to rule this planet. You see what I'm saying? And we have failed in our responsibilities, and you see where we at. You see where we at. We in the threat of a global destruction. But we can't play the back role no more. We got to play the front. We got to play the front. We got to get in position to play the front. We can no longer play the back, because it's going to lead to world destruction. That's just all it is to it. Family, I'll be right back. I want y'all to come on back and talk with me. This is General Sarah Sunsetti. I want y'all to hit up some of them links. I want you to support this general who out here, goddamn it, saying it like it need to be said in a way that I don't bite my tongue. I know what the fuck is going on. It's been going on. We cannot run and cower in these situations. We cannot be in fear. We just got to focus, and we got to make conscious decisions, strategic decisions, not cower. We are not cowards. We're not cowering. God damn it, we standing up and we making sound decisions. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.